Oh man, going to Japan for the first time. Just woke up. It's 4 a.m. I'm not awake. How swollen are my eyes? They look pretty swollen. Pretty rough sleep. About 4 hours. I already feel a headache. This is not good. I'm hoping it goes away after I have some coffee right now. Yeah. But yeah, going to Japan. I'm excited, but also in pain right now. This is a really weird feeling. So, got everything. I hope I brought enough stuff, honestly. I think I did. I think I brought enough. I just brought like a little suitcase. I know like everyone brings like a giant one. I hate traveling with a lot of stuff. I also don't own a lot of clothes. I actually had to buy jeans for the first time in 5 years. I came home last night and I realized I only had one pair of jeans, but luckily there's a store called Ross that's open all day, apparently. No, not all day, but it closes at 11. I didn't know a clothing store stays open all the way until 11 o'clock, until last night. I was like, maybe I can still get close because I just got back from the studio and I'm like, man, people keep telling me it's gonna be cold around this time, so we'll see if it is pretty cold when I get there. I normally have a really high tolerance for cold weather, so I should be fine. But I brought a sweater, brought a jacket. I'm hoping I can find my beanie. I don't know where it is. I hope I can find it because beanies like keep me warm. As long as I have a beanie or like a hat on top of my head, I'll stay warm. I don't even need a jacket. As long as I can get my head and the ears covered, I'm good. But hopefully I can find that. I feel like I'm gonna forget something. I always forget something. It always happens. Where's the coffee? I found the beanie. It was in the car. I found it. I'm so happy I found it. We're off. Leaving the desert. Well, I just found out some bad news already. So I'm supposed to be going with my buddy Joey and his girlfriend Tina, and they already got delayed. They're flying out of New York, so I'm gonna be there by myself. And the only problem with that is he planned everything, so I have no clue what I'm gonna do when I get there, because in El Paso we don't get snow. so our flights are fine. We're all set and ready to go. I just got to the studio. I had to get a couple more things. I literally just got that text message right now as I'm heading to the airport. I'm nervous as hell, let's just say that. I am super nervous. I'm sure it'll be fine. Everyone says how easy it is to navigate when you get to Japan, so we will see what happens. Let me get my coffee before I leave. Do some last minute things from the studio. So I know they said I have to get a Suica card. I need to figure out where to book the hotel, how to get to the hotel. And I mean, I know like no Japanese. You think I know some Japanese, but I know none, like none. I've been so busy, I haven't had a chance to practice or do anything. I was working on a lot of music videos. I'm gonna say bye to the studio. I'm kind of leaving it a mess right now. So this should be interesting. We're gonna see what happens. Hopefully this all goes well when I get there. I'm sure it will. I'm gonna try to reach out to some people over in Japan and see if anyone can help me. I am extra nervous now because normally, well, the last time I traveled when I went to Austria, a good friend Teresa lives there and was able to meet up with me and navigate me through all the madness. So yeah, I hope I'm prepared for this. We'll see when we get to the airport. We'll see what happens. I just got a message from Joe, so he's like, gonna send me the information for the hotel. She'll be fine. She'll be okay. Everything's fine. Where's the fire thing? Oh, you know that it's fine. Fire mode, the dog thing, you know. I can't talk, I cannot talk right now. So a little fun fact about Joey and me. Every time we get together and hang out, something always goes wrong, like always. Things just horribly go wrong around us. And I know this, right? And I don't even know why I thought it was a good idea that him and I go to another country together, because something bad always happens. Like this. Him getting stuck in New York.
Anytime that Joey and I get together, we've been best friends since middle school, bad things happen.
I don't know what to say to that. I mean, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
This could be a precursor to many things to come while we're in Japan.
No.
I really hope not.
No, I think it's going to be balanced. I think that this was required in order for our trip in Japan to be good.
Yeah, we want all the bad things happening on day one, right?
Yes, yeah. Bad things now, good things later.
Let us know in the comments if things are going to get worse or get better for us.
Oh, I got my coffee. I'm feeling a little better. Headache is gone now. So one issue gone. 2 issues solved already. Headache is gone. Found my beanie. Look at this beautiful city skyline. Day 1 to Japan is already going pretty rough. Joey cannot leave New York. They got hit with a snowstorm right before they're about to leave today.
It better get better, because look at this. This is not great. I don't like this. This is nasty. Dude, that's a lot of white.
That's a lot of fucking snow.
It's a lot coming down all at once. It's pretty bad.
My hometown, Syracuse, New York, he is trapped there. He can't leave. His girlfriend can't leave. So I'm going to be landing there by myself. And the problem with this is he has all of the information and he was supposed to guide me when I got there. He has the hotel information, where to get the Suica card, where to do everything. So they're going to be delayed by a whole day. So I'm going to have to try to navigate and figure out what to do when I get there. Luckily, a lot of you have already told me that it's very easy to figure it out. That makes me a little bit comfortable, but still nervous. Still nervous because I haven't practiced any Japanese at all. I maybe I should just start practicing right now. Might be the best idea. But yeah, day 1 going pretty rough, but I don't think I forgot anything yet. So
the whole thing that I've been nervous about is navigating just by myself. But luckily, I got the hotel address. I got the Suica card already on my phone. So apparently, you can just add it right away. I didn't even know that. Yeah. Shout out to Pibaka from the Discord server. He's like, dude, you have an iPhone, just hit the plus sign on the wallet, and apparently you can add any transit card you want. I did not know that. So that was really cool. Thanks for that tip. I appreciate everyone's help, by the way, online. Subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you can follow this journey. We're going to be vlogging every day.
I'm here in Denver. I'm on track to be in Japan on time, so that is good news. I got the address finally for the hotel. Thank you all for giving me the tips and help for the Suica card. I got that set up. Now, the next thing is figuring out how to have some type of phone service while I'm there.
The other issue, I need to get something to help me with getting internet or like service, right?
You get a Japanese SIM card, which you can get there, but usually we pre-order them, so I'm not sure exactly where you go to get those.
So next problem though, mine only takes eSIMs.
It'll be fine. You have to look it up. eSIMs for Japan. I don't fucking know. Not my fault. You use some stupid ass crazy phone. Listen, just...
Most new phones have eSIM. Is your forehead shedding?
Yes. The air got so dry.
So if you guys know a way I could do that, because I have an eSIM. He keeps telling me I have to get a new SIM card, but I have an eSIM. Can you get an eSIM for Japan? I don't know if that's a thing, but I'll be boarding this plane very soon, so talk to you all shortly.
This is airplane food. Something that I wasn't expecting was this bamboo fork. I don't know why. I was not expecting a wooden fork. I actually saved this so I could use it later. Chicken wasn't bad. Rice was okay. That cheesecake brownie though, that was good. But this roll right here was not edible. The people next to me to the left were eating it no problem, and I'm sitting here pressing it super hard. You can see my hand shaking. This thing was hard as f***. It was super cold. I have no clue why it was not warmed up. And then this sandwich, after one bite, I almost wanted to vomit. It's safe to say airplane food sucks, but I think you all know that.
Holy shit, I can't get my service to work at all. I have Mint Mobile and I got one of the international passes and it's still not working. So I guess I'm gonna be trying to do this without service. We'll see how this goes. I made it. I'm here. I am so stressed out right now, guys. I am so stressed. So I was coming from the airport, Naretti Airport, and Joey told me, get a cab. I was like, okay, I'll get a cab, because he said it was only 2,000 yen. Well, 5,000 yen roughly translate to about $32, all right, USD. $32 is like 80 cents. I'm like, 2,000 yen is not bad. And I was thinking to myself, like, why would you not take a cab instead of the transit then? It doesn't make sense to me. But I'm so tired right now. I was just in my head, I'm like, you know what, Joey's been here multiple times. He's actually stayed here for a month at a time. Like, the time he's coming right now is going to be for a month also. But I know a lot of you told me, specifically, shout out to Aldo, he said, don't take a taxi because it's going to be super expensive. But Joey seemed pretty certain that was going to be 2,000 yen. He was wrong. He was very fucking wrong. Spent $186. It was about 28,000 yen. And that literally depleted me of half my budget. So I'm going to have to start living on an extreme budget for the rest of the time that I'm here, because I was not anticipating spending $186. So no matter what anyone tells you, if you've never been to Japan, do not take a taxi. Get on the transit. There will be people that will come up to you and try to persuade you to take a taxi. And it's funny because one person did come up to me and I said no. I was like, let me figure this out. Let me figure out the whole internet situation, which I still don't have figured out yet. But now that I have Wi-Fi, I'm going to go ahead and get an eSIM. That was my whole plan, was to get the eSIM once I got to the hotel. I couldn't find those pocket Wi-Fis. I didn't really look either. I think it's just I'm so sleep deprived. The thinking mechanism in my brain is not working, okay? It's just not operating right. The whole time I was looking at but what do you call it? Odometer, right? I think that's what we call it, odometer. I remember just seeing the number go up and up, but then there was another number on the bottom. And I'm like, maybe they're not going with the top number, they're going with the bottom number. But I remember back in the day when I got in a cab, you have the one for the miles and you have the one for the time. So that's what it was. So it came out to 25,000 yen on the top for the miles. And then it was 2,000 something for the time. And yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You live and you learn, right? You can hear all the advice you want. You're still going to make some fucking mistakes. I'm not making that one again. I am definitely going to make sure that my eSIM is installed before I even get here, because that's what really shot me in the foot. Because if I had the eSIM, I could have done Google Translate with the driver or something like that, had a conversation back and forth. But I got to say, though, everyone super friendly. The cab driver who took me here, he was super nice, super sweet, and he was trying to help me as best he could. He didn't know any English. I don't know any Japanese. So that's the part that stressed me out a lot, because I was like, just regretting, like, why, Alan, did you not learn a little bit of something? Because it was horrible. I didn't have Google Translate. I didn't have anything. I had no internet whatsoever. But I made it here. We circled this hotel about 8 times before we got here, because I was so unsure about if he took me to the right place or not. Because when you see the front of this hotel, I was like, I think that's right. Kept looking at the name. I showed him the name, but he didn't understand because it's in English. It was just a mess. And then the guy that brought me to this cab driver wrote it down in Japanese, but I can't remember the characters or whatnot. What do you call it? I know it's not Romanji. And yeah, it was just very nerve-wracking. I can't wait to enjoy myself here, because this whole trip has just been a roller coaster ride on this first day. I know I'm gonna have a good time. I can already tell. I can see what a lot of people are talking about with just the hospitality altogether. When I got to the hotel, these 2 ladies were so nice. They're so polite. They helped me. And oh my God, everything is very small. Like, this room
It's so small. My head almost hit the exit sign on my way in here. I almost bashed my head on the exit sign. It was ridiculous. Got a nice view though. It's a really cool view though of the city. Man, the toilets though look like a fucking computer. I knew that they have these crazy toilets, right? I knew that was gonna happen. Were they bidets? That's what they're called, bidets, right? But their bidets are like, you have a front, you have a back, you have speeds, you have heat. I've seen some of these before, but there's only one option. No, this looked like a fucking video game on a toilet. It was crazy. It was crazy. I was like, this trip has been just so many ups and downs, because as soon as we landed here in Tokyo, I was like super excited, ready to go. And then I got out and I'm like, all right, yes, going through everything, following the directions, everything's going smooth. Then I get to the part where you leave the building, you leave the airport, right? And I was just lost. I was just like deer in the headlights, didn't know what to do at all. And this is my own fault. I should have done my own research. I should have planned for the possibility that maybe Joey wasn't going to make it. So I really relied on him, and yeah, I shot myself in the foot with that. I hope Joey gets here soon. And just to keep you guys all updated on that whole thing, he's not getting here until Thursday. So I'm in Tokyo by myself for the next 2 days. So that happened also, by the way. Like I said earlier in the video, he got delayed 1 day, now it's 2 days. But anyways, I made it here. And even though I might have spent more than half my budget already, it's okay. I know I'll be able to get some things for pretty cheap or whatnot, and I'll still enjoy myself here. And I'm going to enjoy going to meet these bands tomorrow. So look out for that. Look out for the other videos. I'm doing a vlog almost like every day. So check out that right here if it's already up and you're watching this later. I hope to see you guys all in the next one. I truly appreciate the support and you guys watching this. Come join me on this insane journey throughout Japan, and hopefully you learn from my mistakes, or you're laughing at me making all these dumb mistakes. Either or. See y'all in the next one.